Have you ever wondered what life would feel like if we lived in the Spirit rather than being driven by our physical desires and emotions? Let's dive into a profound verse that sheds light on this very concept. This verse is nestled within a sacred text, written in a time and place vastly different from ours, yet its wisdom is timeless. It speaks of the fruits of the Spirit, qualities like love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are said to blossom within us when we choose to live in the Spirit. The verse further explores the idea of crucifying the flesh with its affections and lusts, a metaphorical way of saying that we should let go of our worldly desires and passions that don't serve our spiritual growth. So the verse is calling us to live a life that is in tune with the Spirit, rather than being led by our physical desires and emotions. Now you might be wondering, what does it mean to have the fruit of the Spirit? Well, let's dive right in. Each fruit mentioned in the verse holds a profound meaning. Love, for instance, is not just about romantic sentiments. It's about a deep, selfless affection for others, a kind of love that is unconditional and sacrificial. Then there's joy. It's not just about being happy when things are going well, but finding a sense of contentment and positivity even in times of struggle. It's a joy that is rooted not in our circumstances, but in our spirit. Peace, on the other hand, is a tranquility that transcends understanding. It's a calmness in the midst of chaos, an inner serenity that comes from knowing one's purpose and place in the universe. Long-suffering or patience is about enduring difficult circumstances without losing hope or becoming bitter. It's about persevering, even when the road is long and the journey is tough. Gentleness is not about being weak, but about having the strength to be kind, considerate, and compassionate. It's about treating others with respect and dignity, regardless of who they are or what they've done. Goodness is about being morally upright. It's about choosing to do what is right, even when it's hard. It's about being a force for good in the world. Faith is about trust. It's about believing in something greater than ourselves and having the confidence to live according to that belief, even when it's challenging. Meekness is about humility. It's about recognizing that we are not the center of the universe and being willing to put others before ourselves. And finally, temperance, or self-control, is about having the discipline to resist our baser instincts and desires. It's about choosing the higher path, even when the lower path might be easier. So, these fruits of the Spirit are the qualities that should characterize our lives when we live in the Spirit. So, if we live in the Spirit, how do we walk in the Spirit? It's a question that invites us to delve deeper into our spiritual journey. To walk in the Spirit is not about grand gestures or public displays of piety. It's about the quiet, day-to-day choices that we make. It's about not being desirous of vain glory, not provoking or envying one another. Instead, it's about turning our attention away from our physical desires and focusing on nurturing our spiritual life. It's about embodying love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. These are the fruits of the Spirit, and they guide us in our walk. This walk is not always easy. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to step outside our comfort zones. But the rewards are immeasurable. To walk in the Spirit, then, is about living a life that reflects the fruits of the Spirit we've just discussed. Living a life guided by the Spirit, as opposed to our physical desires and emotions, can seem like a daunting task. But remember, the fruits of the Spirit are not something we produce on our own. They are the natural outcome of a life lived in harmony with the Spirit. They are love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. By crucifying our flesh with its affections and lusts, we are embracing a life that is free from the chains of envy, provocation, and vain glory. This is the call to walk in the Spirit, to embody these virtues in our everyday lives, leading to a fulfilling and balanced existence. Remember, there is no law against such virtues. Thanks for joining us on this spiritual journey today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening discussions. Until next time, keep walking in the Spirit.